Morning. It is Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. It's 2:38 a.m. and I am on my way to the gym right now. If you've ever thought about a situation that you were in, and I think probably the most common one for a lot of people is money. If you've ever find yourself in a compromising situation financially, and let's say that at the end of the day you didn't completely give up, that situation did go away. You know, and the people that I say gave up those are usually the ones who resorted to something that wasn't intended for them to do. It was outside of what they were supposed to do, and now they just made the situation either worse, or now they're locked into a long-term bad commitment. But I'm talking about those who have waited it out, made some better decisions, and the situation turned around. But then you find yourself back in it again. And then you do it again, and then you come out. See, there's two types of people. There's the person who gives up and looks for the quickest solution or the quickest way out of the pain that they're feeling, because nobody who is suffering the feeling of loss will stay there. That's the equivalent of saying that it's possible to drown yourself. It's not possible to hold your breath long enough to the point where you die. You can't just sit here like this and say, I'm gonna hold my breath until I die. The urge and the instinct to survive will kick in automatically, and you will breathe again. But in the circumstances of finances, you might think the smart decision is going to take out a payday loan. Stupid. Right? And now you have got out of one situation, but you just compounded everything else. But I'm talking about the person who just waited for the sign to come. For the sign to tell you, okay, now go. But now you find yourself back in the same situation. And the reason why is because you learned nothing. You learned absolutely nothing. From that situation. And see, what you don't learn, you repeat. Now, if you ever want to elevate out of the rinse and repeat cycle, it's going to have to come at the cost of learning from what you did wrong the first 5 times and say, I won't repeat that again. Same concept works in relationships. You know, if you've been in one relationship that it did not go the way that you want, it doesn't mean that you give up on relationships. It doesn't mean that just because you have a broken heart that you just give in to the next person or warm body because you don't want to feel the pain of being alone. But in order to get out of that rinse and repeat cycle, it simply means that you took or you take from what you learned in that last situation, and you simply build, develop, grow. You know, right now I have a garden. I have a garden, and inside of my garden, things have died. So I have to come back in there and I have to kind of look around and see what's going on, and I have to prune some dead things, and I have to shape some things, and I have to move some watering heads around, and I have to pour some more fertilizer in there, and I have to put some more plant feed in there, and I have to do this and I have to do that, because the first experience, even though it netted me a harvest, the results weren't exactly what I wanted. So I'm learning that if I want to get better results, then I have to take from what I've learned and I have to build on that, and I have to do something different so that I can get a different, better result. Yes, last time we got an eggplant. We got a little tiny baby eggplant. Me and my daughter, she's so adventurous. She's so much like me. She's so adventurous. She just took a bite of the eggplant. And because she took a bite of the eggplant, I took a bite of the eggplant. And I gotta tell you, she was looking brave while she was eating the eggplant. When I took a bite of the eggplant, I had to look brave, but it was horrible. It was nasty. It was disgusting. But I did what she did because she was showing me something, and it was something that we were able to grow. But if we want something better, then we have to learn from our past mistakes and develop something better.